Grand Trunk. Of course, the car that rolls. Is that Grand Trunk? That is Grand Trunk. Okay. Quite the yard here, honestly. What's up, guys? Shadow Steel here. Welcome back to another episode of, well, Trackside. Well, it's Railroader, but it's part of the Trackside series. So, anyway, it's Railroader, and we are doing a couple of new things here today. So we are sorting some cars via we're sorting some cars from the Silva Hump Yard mod, which that's a new mod I've added to the list here. I've actually added a few mods to the list here, honestly. And we are... There we go. A couple are done. Gonna be able to pull away from that? Come on, you. Might actually have to... Okay. I didn't tie the air brake in on the... Yeah, I didn't tie the air brake in on one of the cuts of cars. So it is just literally holding itself with just the locomotive and the locomotive brake. You can hear him just going ape crap. Yes, we know, sir. Just, you're fine. I mean, look at how many cars I got back here. Yeah, he's just losing his mind because he can't hold it. It's like the emergency whistle there. It's like an emergency alarm. If I can get up here, we can keep watching the cars here. We got a couple more things to go. So it sounds like he's going forward now. And we're actually going to keep an eye on the Whittier cars here. So like I said, I got a couple mods here going on right off the bat. The first mod is Yard Sort, which is what's going on right now. The transient AI, and it's actually doing some sorting here. Something like the game is really lagging here for some weird reason. I don't know why. Anyway, you got some cars being sorted around here. So I've got them organized so that, and we got the piggyback, we got more piggyback flat cars here to actually deal with too, if you haven't guessed. We have some for Bryson, Silva, and I believe and there's some in the Lark and the cut that we're sorting right now. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, we're getting some cars organized here, and hopefully this doesn't. Okay, it didn't run off. Good. Hopefully. Okay, he's trying to hold it. Yeah, you can hear him every so often. He just blasts his whistle because he can't hold the cars in place. If these cars can get to the stop point, that'd be great. It looks like they will. And I got a New Jersey. You can tell I got a New Jersey Central 3 chime is it? I don't know which chime it is. I think it's a 3 chime. On my switcher back there, so I'll show you guys that locomotive once it gets a little closer. Okay, this has got a little bit more weight to it, probably because of the coal hop in the back there. That's for Borden's Creamery. Actually got 2 cars for Borden's, and that's about it. And we actually have cars to drop off at this interchange later. We got them down at Dill's, so we'll need to pick those up. Actually, no, they should be up here in Silva now. Oh, I should probably... Yeah, there we go. Now we got everything on. So we got... Okay, they're going to reach the spot where they need to stop. That's good. It looks like that cut of cars will hopefully hook into the other one. It looks like it's doing okay. And there goes the Rob Gap cars. The Rob Gap cars are being sorted now. Good. This is actually really cool. Honestly, I want to keep an eye on the shot from here. That's actually pretty cool. You can kind of see how they're all organized and everything. So once they get past the switch, they get to a certain point, and the mod will take over and just sort the locomotive here. Looks like the brakes are now holding it more properly here. I think it's once they get the threshold of the last switch, they'll send it out via the AI. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so that's what we're doing here. I think I want to say the last couple of cars for Whittier has just now stopped. And it's still rolling. These guys are going to hitch hard. Are going to hitch here, so that should be fine. what we're gonna do once it hitches in. Bang! Got it. Brakes are tied in. And that will just lead it into the spot where it needs to handbrake itself. Okay. So, gotta be careful on these little things, honestly. Should be reaching his waypoint there, so that should be good. Should be right about here, maybe? No, it's further up, I guess. There, nope, there it goes. You see the handbrake kick on automatically. So I didn't even touch anything. The handbrake kicked on automatically because that's where it needs to stop. And then you got these cars over here that are rolling down the hill now. Got these cars as well. What do we got here? We got the Nantahilla cars coming out now. Oh, those are going to be on the front here. Oh. There we go. Off you go. Have fun. Well, normally I put the cars for Hewitt up front, but this will be interesting. We'll probably have to sort those later on the return trip from that area. So, okay. And here we got the Alarka cars. We got a lot of Alarka cars. Alarka's at tier 5 essentially now. That's the last cut of cars there, and there's our New Jersey Central. Yes, she is an 080. I didn't have New Jersey, Central New Jersey font, so I just used the Central, so the City of font. And numbered her 110. Because there is a 080, a switcher locomotive, number 113, that has survived in preservation. It's not, I don't know the details of it, but whatever. I mean, the details of, oh, I just heard the cars hitch in there. There we go. This is also one of the beneficial things because this actually saves me a lot of time in terms of organizing the cars for operation, like to get the train moving and whatnot. So I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to hump piggyback cars, but whatever. Alright, let's go get that sorted. And then once these are all sorted, we are gonna... We might, because of the amount of money I have right now, I've actually been pretty busy from the last episode. I might buy a couple more locomotives because we have a couple locomotives already recently that we got. So actually adding to the fleet might be a good idea because I've derailed a couple of my locomotives recently. One of which was due to AI. The other one was due to me just going too fast. So I derailed because of my own hubris, if you will. Okay, it looks like that cut of cars has stopped, does it? Yeah, it stopped. So it's not to the stop point where it needs to be, where it needs to stop, but that's fine over there. Once the yard sort is done, we'll probably just organize these a little bit more. And it looks like we have plenty of time before we need to send out the trains here because we have like I said, we have the 3 daily passenger trains that come out every day, and then we've got all this to be organized as well. Okay, there we go. Off you go, buddy. And then we got the... How many cars for Nanta? 5. 5 more... No, 6 more for Nanta. No? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cars for Nanta, eh? Alright, fair enough. We got the 1 repair box car for Bryson and 1 repair box car for Dills. Okay. Those need to be dropped off. That's for the coaling tower. Okay, we got a couple of cars here, honestly, that need to be organized manually. Silver coal and... Oh, dear God. That's a lot of coal hoppers there for that. So, all of this, actually... Oh, that's interesting. So, this whole track right here and the track next to it is actually all silver cars. Okay, interesting. It's just these 2 tracks we need to organize next, eh? Alright. That's going to be interesting. Yeah, it's just these 2 tracks right next to us. Okay. So everything else... Oh, wait. Is that... Yeah, that's Whittier. Okay, that's Whittier Sawmill right there. So... Oh, wait, no, these... Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm confusing myself here. Alright. Is that, what is that? Number 110, sorting finished. All right, he's done. We will let these cars roll for a little bit because I don't know if they will actively like stop if I turn off the sorting mod. Because that's one of the other things about this mod is that when you turn it off, all the automatic stuff turns off as well. Slow on uptake here. Bang! Ah! Jesus Christ, that hit hard. Tie the brakes in, please. Tie the brakes in. Get the brakes. There we go. Got it. Jesus Christ, that took a lot of effort for some reason. I'm clicking furiously to get the car to retie in its air. Okay, so that's all the silver cars. That's going to be a time for the Skookum. Oh yeah, I got 4 daily passenger trains. I just realized that because we have the Alarka branch trains too. And then we got the daily freights. Which, at this point, I'm starting to split these freight trains up into 3 different freights. We got the coal drag that comes out every day. And then we got at least 2 sections of the same freight train. Because at this point, we've got so many cars coming out to Whittier and Bryson now that we cannot have a single long, like, 50-car train with the sidings we have right now. So I typically split them up into 2 sections. The smaller train is usually powered by a C46, which is over at the Roundhouse right now. And the other train is powered by, now, a new mod, which I will show off in a bit here. So, okay, there he is right there. So he's going to take some time to roll in. Alright. And these cars are completely stopped. There we go. Got it. Brakes are tied in. Let's go. Alright, once he stops, he stops. Okay, that stopped. That's got the sandbrake tied. Good. So, that's it. That's all that. That's all the cutter cars there. So what do we have to organize here on this track here? Is it just those 2 tracks there? Yes it is. It's only the 2 tracks over here that need to be organized. Locust Pin, Bryson, Rob Gap cars, all over here. Eh? Alright. Locust Pin, we can probably, yeah, we can do that. Silva, Dillsboro. Yeah, we can cut it off right here. These cars cut off over here, and we'll just organize them accordingly. They're still rolling, eh? Got enough momentum with the weight there. Alright. Well, we'll go into our menu screen. Yard sort. This is where you stop it. Okay, stop. And then from here, we'll go to waypoint control, and we're gonna start sending our other train around because I think these cars are gonna stop on their own. Okay, so let's get these 4 cars here. So we'll get these 4 cars, and then we will attach them to this cut of cars and this cut of cars. Actually, no, we'll connect to yeah, we need to get that cut of cars first. We need this cut of cars first. Because the piggyback cars are always on the back end of my trains. I don't want them in the front. I want them in the back. Because they're just, it's a kind of a rule of thumb with any, like, flat car service. You need to make sure that the train is on, like, the empty flat cars are in the rear so they don't string line. Now, string lining is not a thing in this game, but, whatever. Still somewhat realistic here. Okay. And we've already got almost everything sorted by within the hour of the interchange being serviced here. So we got that going for us. And then we need to get these cars out of here and then so on and so forth. So we should be okay. That's what I thought it was going to stop on its own. I kind of figured. It was nothing. That was not a big worry for me, honestly. The one quirky thing about this particular yard mod for Silva It's Cater's Silva interchange mod, if you're wondering. Is that because of how close some of these switches are here, the game gets very confused. You can actually see that the frogs are actually a bit short here. The game gets kind of confused when you actually send it on waypoint mode, and it will actually like go past one switch, and it will have to back up to get around another to get to the right direction, which is kind of funny. Got that going for you. All right, so he's good here, and that's Outlaw. That's Bryson team track there. Got it. Sleigh making schist. Okay. So I got a few cars here. What the hell was that? I thought I heard an air pipe pop for some reason. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Alright. Well, we'll hook into our train here. Try and get things moving here. Bang. Holy crap. The amount of cars that have their brakes untied and everything here. Bleed that off. Bleed that off. Bleed that. Yeah, I updated a few mods, so when I loaded the game in again, a couple cars, all the cars had broken their air pipes, so the air is just all over the fucking place. Just gonna bleed off all this. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna shove it actually, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because that one car back there. Yeah, we'll do this. It's got cars in front of us, but we can actually use the waypoint, the manual control here, pull the train forward, and then we'll just couple into the rest of it by just shoving it into the everything else. Huh. Interesting. A little bit more beans. Alright, right there. Yeah, there we go. I did it. Alrighty. Put the handbrake on that car. We'll tie the brakes in here. Oh, no, we don't. We don't need to. One of the pipes is... Wait, what? Is it this one? Bleed the air off. Ah, yes, that was it. Yeah, these two need their airs bled. That's about it. Get the brakes tied in here. Gotta go through the train, actually connect the air. Kind of annoying when you have to update a couple of freight car mods and the game just doesn't want to respond right. There we go. Let's roll a bit there. I'm pretty sure it's because there's a hill here. A slight hill, but a hill nonetheless. Yeah, it's got a hill, so it's bouncing around a bit there. Yeah, there's a bit of slack action there. That's interesting. I've never really seen slack on this game too much. That's enough of that. Stop bouncing around like an idiot. Is that tied in? That's tied in. Got it. Alright. Got it. We're good. Pull back. It's Midland? Oh, Michigan Central. Okay, got it. Alright. And then once we collect these cars, we're gonna collect the rest of it. The 4 cars that we need to collect anyway. So you know, man. That's an old school boxcar, honestly. Huh. That's pretty impressive. All the Rob Gap cars. We'll probably need to bleed the air off on all of this crap. You've got their brakes tied, so start bleeding. A bigger hopper. Oops. I forgot. I am not running in waypoint mode here. These are all still tied together for the most part. I'm trying to see where we got a pipe open or something, and just in case. I think these are all tied together, honestly. That might be lucky here. Yeah, we might have gotten lucky with this cut of cars here. Yeah, I know I updated this particular car. So, yeah, alright, we're good. Looks like we're good. I don't see the air pipe being open on this side, is it? It is not. Okay, this whole cut of cars is fine. I didn't even need to bleed anything. Fucking hot. It's like melt. It's like it's. I want to say it's 80s. The humidity here is very high. It's just like crazy. I live in an area where 3 rivers connect, and just it can be a nightmare sometimes to deal with the weather, especially where I live. It just recently did cool off a little bit recently, but you know. Pull this up. So the Bryson and Dillsborough cars are going to be at the front end there. Okay, fair enough. Now the Dillsborough cars are going to be towards the rear of the cut, honestly. And the Bryson cars are going to be towards the front. That's funny. Because all we're doing here is all we're basically doing is organizing the cars. Nope, damn it. I knew I was... well, I'm gonna have to cut that out. I got a comment recently where somebody mentioned like, I'd rather you not burp into the mic, and like, yeah, I try not to do that. And it's like, yep. And then instantly when I do that, I'm like, oh god damn it. Oops, wrong way. Oh, actually, I can probably go into waypoint mode for this cut of cars. Honestly, why not? We'll do this. We'll grab these cars. There you go. Yeah, I try not to burp into the frickin' mic, and it's just like, no, that's unfortunate. Oh. Alright, we got okay. Oh, okay. That's fair. Okay. We'll bleed this car off. That's one of my cars anyway. Bleed that off as well. Bleed this off as well. And bleed that off. There we go. All 4 of those cards are bled off, so we don't need to worry about those. If we need to bleed off these cars, I will, but I don't think we should need to do that, really. I think all the cars here have stopped, so that's good. Okay. Got a little bit of organization to do, but not much. Yeah, we should be done with organization until by about 7, I think. Because we shouldn't be too bad off with this cut of cars here. I've been spending 30 minutes on the switching here. Or sorting here. Alright, banged in. There we go. A couple cars have had their air. Yeah, I think it's because I bled off the air initially. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's because it looks like there is air in there that's just like, yeah. You gotta bleed each one off again. Central New Jersey. You're kidding me. You put these 2 cars right next to each other? Really? God, the game is weird sometimes. There's 2 seaboard systems. The 2 are the same car right next to each other. That's a little nutty. It's all bled off here. I thought I would have had no issue with this, but I guess not. Oh. Handbrake. Bleed. Bleed. Handbrake. Which we everything. We're good. And then the next cut of cards is the 4 cards over here that we're going to take up. Are you kidding me? Okay then. Well, I guess we do have to tie in the brakes here for a second. Let the brakes charge in. Once it gets moving, I'll disconnect the pipe. There you go. Are you serious? All right, fine. We'll let you do your thing. Manual control. We'll let the brake charge up here. Why is it at 0? Oh, for fuck's sake. This is really annoying. Gotta wait for the brakes to charge. We have to wait an eternity for this. Alright, well, Stupid locomotive, I swear. You know what? We'll do this ourselves. Fuck it. Sir? Are you kidding me? Alright, fine. You're stupid. Bleed these off manually because the game is just like a pain in the ass. You do not need the brake side in. You shouldn't have the brake side in, honestly. I have to bleed all the cars off again. Come on, get moving. Should be nothing on the brake pad here, boys. We done yet? I have to go all the way down the train and do this. Someone thought it was a good idea, but I would have thought. I'm not sure how exactly air brakes work, but I don't want it. But this is very annoying. To make sure that you don't have everything to have bleed off every single car so you can run it without the brake side in. I would have thought that by the time you get the brakes, like by the time you get hooked in, by the time the air is bled off, like you release the air pipe and everything, like I would have thought the brakes would not be applied when you have the ankle cocks open or something like that. It would have not like left it on. There. Yeesh, that took a lot of effort. Not really, but still, it's very annoying. Back it up a little bit. There we go. Reduce the reverser here. That's probably gonna need me to be manually switched in. Bullshit! That the car's on there, fucker. We're not that close. We're not even on the switch there. There we go. Already switched. We don't need to be going 15, but we need to be going fast. Come on, you. And once we get the cars hooked in up there, we should be good. The amount of cars we're going to be taking up to this hump yard again. Alright, we got a little bit of time. The first two passenger trains are supposed to depart at 7 and 6:51 respectively. So we should be good to go because they're both ready to go. They just need to be there. They just need their passengers loaded. We need to get the freight locomotives up here though, pretty quickly. Because I believe we have, I believe the freight locomotives are serviced and they're ready to go as well. They just need to be brought up from Dills. And depending on the consist, actually, now that I think about it, what I might do... Alright, we're kind of stopped here, finally. Out of the yard here. Well, actually, we need to keep going because we're not clear of the last switch here. Alright, we're good there. Switch. There we go. Gonna roll back into the other car. Should be good. Let's normalize this switch here. Oh boy. Let the train roll back into itself. Makeshift hump yard. And that switches line for us, right? Yep, it is. Good, good, good. collect these four cars here for our railroad. Well, technically our railroad. I do have a Lehigh Valley car, but dear God, I'm going 10 miles an hour. This is not going to end well, is it? Oh, maybe. Bang. Well, it didn't end in disaster, but was pretty goddamn close. Okay, we'll get these brakes tied in here. Okay, those are already tied, so that's good. These are not tied. Oh, they're not even coupled. Oh, it's because the handbrakes applied on this car. Oh, they all have their handbrakes applied. That's interesting. I need to back up then. Back up and get the last car here if I can. This is the one car I need to get, and I don't have it coupled in. Okay, that should be enough room. We should have enough room there, so let's roll back and hook into it. Bang. Got it. Alright, and what we'll do... Damn it. Got phlegm in my throat. There we go. Coupler undone. And then this is tied off. Good. And then what we'll do, we'll drag this whole thing back up the hill here, and then we'll back down and just make sure we can actually sort the train. So we'll go about, yeah. And then while that's going, getting ready to go, the brakes are not applied, sir. I don't know what you're thinking. Do I have to bleed off every fucking car again? Fuck you. The brakes are not applied. I don't know what you're thinking here. God, this train is just annoying at this point. Because I don't want to tie the air in. Because it's had issues with this before. I don't know what brake is still applied here. I don't see it on the HUD either. It's weird. I think maybe it's the first couple of cars here. There he goes. So it's the first couple of cars that had their brake side, eh? That's a bit strange, but okay. He's starting on a hill, so he's gonna have some issues here. So, all right, next up, let's get one of our steamers up here real quick. There we go. I'll get you going. Now, no, you're right. The Bumblebee. This is one of the other mods I got right now. And she should be fully serviced, ready to go here. We also have some pulpwood that we need to drag up, but that should be fine. Open the doors. We are on manual control. We can get this moving here. So let's get our headlight on. Get the whistle going. Please send the train back. Get you moving now. Yeah, this is the 1502. This is basically the Y-class series of mountains that was released recently. It's nice to have a mountain class locomotive in the game finally. And as you can see, I painted it in the Bumblebee scheme. Or somewhat in the Bumblebee scheme. 50,000 pounds of tractive effort is no joke, and I really do enjoy that, honestly. We're gonna get this thing moving here. Get him out of the yard. Find the switch there. We should be good to go. Actually, I just realized we do not have signal clearance, but that's on us. Oh dear God, I didn't even set the signals at all. None of the signals are set for any of the trains. That is just brilliant. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, I have got the a mountain class for once. I got 3 of these, actually. I got 3 of them in my fleet. 1520, 1521, and 1522 are the local ones in the fleet. And if you can actually read the tender here, we'll see the cabin a bit here. We need to get up to the yard anyway. In fact, actually, we're just going to book it. Why the hell not? I mean, technically, we also need a class lamps on, so that's good. Go way through the yard. 27 miles an hour. We can go faster than this. What are you talking about, buddy? Go as fast as you can. I mean, granted, we don't want to go too fast, but whatever. 40 miles an hour. 43. Let's reduce the reg a little bit. I think I've learned that this train, or these trains, are not capable of 50 around these curves here. At least not in this area. Yeah, see, I'm doing a very strong lean to the left here. There we go. Get some power on it, boys. Alright, we'll take him up to the interchange here. And it's actually, what we're going to do, we're going to see the switches here. Make sure we're aligned into the yard, not onto another train here. He's good through there, he's good through there. We should be good all the way through. I actually have video of this thing helping our C-46 up with a 3,000 ton freight. I was like 350,000 ton, 3,500 ton freight, and it was just slugging it out. These are 50,000 pounds of tractive effort. 50,700 pounds of tractive effort, I believe, is total. The total weight on this thing, or total tractive effort on this thing. So it's actually pretty impressive. Okay, we're going about 45, so we should be good. Should be good around through there. Oops. Well. Oh. Let's not fling the engine off this curve here. I've done this before. I know a YouTuber that's done this before. Yoink. Yeah, she was not happy with that curve. Traveling at 40 miles an hour here. Oh, fuck! Brakes! Whoops! That was a near disaster there. I totally forgot our little switcher's been sitting here the whole time. Alrighty then. Let's pull you forward and get you clear to the switch so we can get the boxcars that are sitting in building supply here. Oh boy, that was close. I almost want to do like a Kenosha song, I want to almost play Kenosha while we're flying up the hill here, and then immediately have like a record scratch. I might do that in post. Alright, stop there, good. So turn the light off so we don't have the train being blind ahead of us here. Let me check on 110 now that we're up here. Well, that's a problem. He's not making it up the hill, is he? Yeah. What happened to you, sir? Running to waypoint. So yeah, he's having an issue. We need to go to the sandbox here for a second. Go to sandbox. We're in sandbox now. We're gonna do this because Lord knows I am not gonna have this thing like sitting there like that. Okay. There you go. Turn it around. There you go. Got it. And sitting. Yes, we are good here. Got it. Why? Really? Hey, asshole. Why'd you tie your brakes in? Son of a bitch. Don't need those tied in, fucker. There you go. Bleed off. We're going to bleed off all of these cars again. Because apparently the game did not want the train to be untied. There we go. Pain in the ass, isn't it? There we go. Just slowly bleed off all the cars here. Because why the hell not? There they go. Now they're rolling a bit. Once you get a certain number of cars undone, it should have a... Basically, kind of like, okay, yeah, we're gonna... Last couple of cars here. 4 cars left. Oh, technically. It says 5 for some reason. I didn't hook into anything else, did I? Okay. Alright, brakes are undone. Let's go into yard sort now. Yes, I'm already stop. Oh, brakes are not tied in, sucker. Where is there air tied on this train? Go through the cars and re-bleed them again, apparently. There we go. Jesus Christ, you are an annoying piece of shit sometimes, aren't you? Alright. Well, that's good. That's running. Next up, we'll get the, Oh, right. Yeah, we gotta start setting up those passers here. So next up, it is 1302 that we're looking at here. It's over at the... Oh, Jesus Christ. You're not even coupled in. You're at least serviced, so you're good to go. It's just that it's not been coupled in. Great. So you need to run to waypoint here. Couple into your train. You should be the westbound, if I'm not mistaken. No, eastbound. You're the eastbound. Alright, is it set up as eastbound? No, it's set up as westbound. Got it. Operations. You're now the eastbound. And then where is number 400? 400 is our other locomotive here. Yeah, you're set up as eastbound here. So you need to be westbound. There you go, westbound. Train 33 west. And you are train 34 west. Or east. Damn it. Alright, got it. We're hooked in, ready to go. And then I think that switch is unlocked, is it? Is it? Should be. No, it's DT3 controlled, it's fine. Yeah, we're good. It's hooked in. Got the brakes in on that car. Oh, that's not the right car we needed to tie in, but okay. On the road. Set up the waypoints. And then what we'll do this. Copy the timetables, copy the coupled. Release the handbrake. Should not depart until notified. And then, let's see. We need to get 400 to our station now. Put you over here. And then, yeah, your setup is 33. Get the passenger car is set up for loading here. Copy the timetable, copy the coupled. And then, I don't think there's handbrakes out on this train. I don't think it is anyway. Let me go back to the hump yard because I don't. There's been a couple cases where the train has just like rolled off the end of the track here, so. You just see them all. You see all these cars just rolling on their own. It's fun. It's gonna take some time for that to happen, but okay. So that's the Bryson car there. Bryson car is on track 1. Got it. Just having some conniption fit there. Okay. So he's now out of the way. We'll get him sorted over here. Send him down the line. To the station platform here. Go over there. Full reg it. And then we need to make sure you're ready to go here. So you're the express. You are train number 425, if I'm not mistaken here. There we go, 425 west. Damn it, I did it again, didn't I? Silva, Dillsboro, Whittier, and Bryson respectively. Copy the coupled. We are not a timetable. We don't have any other stops on this train. And then, let's see, we need to get to 4010 next is our next train we need to focus on here. You are already on the platform, interestingly enough. That's good. We have a bunch of cars here at Alark anyway that we need to unload or pick up anyway. Okay, how much fuel and water? You're good. Alright, select, oh, here we go. Turn the MU and all that off, so select. Brake supply. Oh, it's cut out cell. Okay, I see now. Right, cut off. Brake supplied. Brakes in. There we go. And we need to set that to waypoint control. And then this one needs to go back to manual control. We have cab car service, honestly, on the Alarka branch now. Go to manual control. Release the brakes. Release that. Go to you, and then MU and cut out. There we go. And we need to turn the lights off in this car here. So there we go, lights off. And then this is service number 200 East. And then we need to go to passengers, copy the coupled, or copy the timetable, copy the coupled. And then looks like we do need to pick up some cars here, honestly. Is that car empty? Are these cars empty yet? Not quite. Got 11 tons of milk in there. Oh, you didn't even... When you did drop off your... which is nice. Actually helps us out a great deal, honestly. I'll select you, and we're going to send you off to... back to the shed here. Get the train to move. There we go. Now, let's see. Anything? Alright, what are you doing here? Oh, he's pushing still. Anything go into the dirt yet? No, it doesn't look like it. We're good. That's the one good thing about this mod, is that it's actually kind of smart at times, honestly. Yeah, you can see that the two cars there have stopped. The handbrake's on. Good. So those are Dillsboro cars. They were heavy enough that they rolled to the very end of the track there. I think our last car in the set was... Yep, the Virginian car right there. Okay. Should be good. Like I said, we usually get the sorting done by 7:30 about. So about, not very long. Once you get everything good. Okay. Good there. Keep her moving. Keep her moving. Got a lot of silver cars we need to deliver as well for piggybacks and everything. Okay, that's the Bryson cars right there. Should be tightened on this cut of cars here. Clink. Go. It's good to go. Sounds like you actually... The last 3 cars hitched in, right? Yeah, they did. Alright, we're good. Wait, was the last 3 or last 2? Ah. Bang! More Dillsboro cars coming down. Good. Which, in theory, if those cars are... Yeah, I guess we could do that. We can sort the silver cars in the set as well. Rather than just having them... What we'll do is, because we got a bunch of silver cars here that we can actually just organize manually, or like organize through the hump yard, we can probably just do that. Because all these cars are for the piggyback service here. There's building supplies... Parsons Tannery, paperboard. These are all paperboard here, so there should be one for the boxcar track somewhere. I don't know where it's at though. Where is it? Oh, it's these cars here, isn't it? Yeah, boxcar tracks right here. So there's 3 for the boxcar track, which means I want to say that means that there's cars over at the piggyback yard that needs to be organized there. Which is good. What we'll do. Alright. Looks good so far. More cars coming down. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to hump piggyback flats back down the hill here, so. Let's get the trains, the yard, and everything sorted here for this departure here. Come on. This will probably be a 2-parter anyway. Okay. Gotta go to Cowie. Okay, there we go. Tracks are lined out there. Thomas Valley? Why is that set like that? Oh, probably because we were... yeah, we were going to send the... That's right. We were going to send our RS1 to pick up cars at Borden's Creamery before we had the day end over. Before we could really get things moving here. But we'll worry about that later. Oh, that's set to the reverse switch there. Got that going. Governor's Island. And then this should be correct. No, it's not actually. We're set to that. This is set to normal. And then we'll get these sort of there. And I'm pretty sure, if I'm going to be honest, we should have coal hoppers to pick up at Rob Gap as well. If we can get this train moving on a decent schedule here, we might be able to pick up a bunch of crap and take them back to the interchange before the second service. There we go. Cars are set. Sounds like he's done. Good. Okay, so that car is already stopped. He's gonna wait. He's gonna ram into that, and these cars are gonna come into our... Yeah, they're gonna roll in quite nicely, honestly. Good. Bang. Good hitch. Okay. Yep. Bang. Got another one hitched. Where's that at? My phone buzz here. Ah. Oh, okay. Let's see what's going on. Well, whatever. It's 4 o'clock. Alright, so let's see. Will that hitch in? It did hitch. I'm still rolling. That's good. I believe those cars are coming in back there. Good. Yeah, what we'll probably do is like organize the piggyback cars, honestly, as well, for Silva. That wouldn't be a problem. Well, not the piggyback cars, but the paperboard cars. We'll just take the piggyback cars on a different, like, separately here. We don't need to do that. Ow. Bang. Brakes died in place, sir. Said brakes. There you go. Got it. Okay. A little further down the track than I thought. Not hitching correctly. Here's another cut of cars coming in. Oh boy. Yeah, there's enough momentum with this train that's going to stay on the track there. Alright, come on. Barely catching up. It's like a mile per hour in terms of the coupling speed there. That's funny. If I can hitch in, it would shove it a bit so we can actually get the cars to... if push comes to shove, I will shift R these cars. I'll 050 them. That is literally at the same speed. They are that is hilarious. Okay, they're at the same speed, so unless this ties its handbrakes down, it will not catch up. Looks like the weight has kind of slowed it down. Like there's not enough weight behind it, so it's not... Yeah, there it goes. So, that's fine. Yeah, the weight behind these cars is not going to be enough. Yeah, it stopped. Alright, get my meat bag here. Doink. Shift. Go. 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 I push, little wagon, push. I wish I had a different key command for this, but this is fine. This is fine. Just push. Push it. It's gonna be fine. It's fine. We're gonna do 050 switching here, boys. If we get enough momentum up, you'd probably be okay here. Are we good? Not even close. It actually got farther away from us. It didn't get its handbrakes tied, so that's good. We'll just shove it. It is now... What the fuck? Okay, you just stopped. Straight up stopped there, buddy. Come on. Keep her moving. Just hear the keyboard clacking in the background. Now, don't mind me breaking my R key. It's fine. I think I did. I think I actually did break my R key there in a second. You get enough speed here? Probably. I mean, it's 2 miles an hour. That's what it's capped at, so it's good. Maybe I do need to push a little bit more. A little bit more, sir. This is going to be like the next couple minutes here. Oh, I think we hitched in. Yeah, we did. Good. I mean, did we? Yeah, we did. All right. We're good. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's 050 switching right there. Okay. Jesus. Alright, so now we need to go back to the company mode here. We go to yard sort and then stop. I said stop. So now we gotta collect some more cars. This time we're gonna collect the paperboard cars, but we should be good with that as well. A couple cars here. Let's go. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's go. And it looks like, yeah, the other train should have departed by now. Yeah, it's departed. Okay, good. Alright, so that means that number 400 needs to get ready to depart as well. Because you're in waypoint mode right now. So road mode, go to that. Alright then, we got that done. How long have I been recording? An hour. Really? Alright then, we're still sorting. But I think by the next... because I only have the one cut of cars left to sort, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the episode here. We just did some yard sorting for now, so that's fine. We also need to... Jesus. I did have some issues before getting this video started, so... in terms of just getting the equipment up here and whatnot, so... I might end up... I'm still in sandbox mode, aren't I? 1-800 company mode. But yeah, like and comment down below. Subscribe if you guys want more, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.